Hello there, everyone. This is Soul Super 17 here, and let me get first like usual. I don't own this picture. This is not a paid video. Alright, okay. So, here's how this video is gonna go down. Exam with Nezu at the beginning, then with Aizawa, then the hero versus villains, and maybe, just maybe, USJ. Don't know. Alright, okay. So, I just want to give out one thing. Somebody asked me to give Ida a freaking beatdown. And so, yeah. And I haven't Fleetway act the way he would in this picture by almost nearly killing him a little bit, because Ida is the Bakugou in this situation. He is just gonna be hell. Well, excuse that language if but it's the only way I could put it. Hell bent on trying to ruin ruin Fleetway's experience in UA. He's just gonna try his hardest, but after his beatdown, which he can heal later, so it's alright, I believe. Not really, but anyways, he's gonna realize that he can kill him anytime he wants. He can kill anyone anytime he wants. And it doesn't matter what type of person they are. He is unkillable. He is indestructible. He is more than any human on the planet. He's beyond what they can ever understand. That's it. That's all he's gonna show him. And also, Amy is, Amy and Shadow and Tails get into UA. So, but Tails will be in the support course, which he will be working for Fleetway, and he'll ask him about the sneakers. So, first day of support course class. Hey. Also, he's gonna build the X Tornado. Just, well, the Tornado or X Tornado. Because, why not? Freaking awesome. And plus, I'm gonna give some background information on Tails and Shadow and Amy. Because they're technically, Tails is not gonna be in the hero course class, but they're gonna have lunch period with him. So, yeah. Anyways, let's get into this video. So, this is what if Deku was the reincarnation of Fleetway Sonic. So, yeah, as Fleetway is basically just grabbing everything that he needs for school. And he has his watch that is basically his pass to always to get into anything he needs to into school, because his scholarship, full-on scholarship, and everything's paid for. Even the suit that he wants. And I'm not gonna say, not suit, but hero outfit. I'm not gonna say what it's gonna be. But let's just say though, he did like a certain character's jacket, and so he's gonna copy it. And plus, not many people, no one wearing pants, so he's just gonna choose black. He's just gonna wear all black. One, because I like black, and two, it's to hide the. It's gonna just because he's gonna beat up a lot of people and blood's gonna splatter all over him, and if he doesn't feel like cleaning his hero costume, it's not noticeable on it. That's why I always go with black. Sorry. I just want to say that, but I can always change it, literally. So I'll explain it when we get to that part. But anyways, so yeah, so Inko's asking him, does he have everything? He goes, yeah, Mom, I do. I got everything. Look, I'm not gonna do anything destructive or stupid. Who do you think I am, Bakugou? And she just starts laughing. She goes, alright. Just listen. Don't let no one give you anything. You have power that's beyond anyone, including All Mights. So, don't use it to hurt them. And then he says, just use it to protect them. I know. I've been doing that for years. You really think I would hurt someone by now if I, well, didn't want to? Yes. Yes, I would, but you've been kind of helping me, Mom. As, he does hug her and says, I owe you everything. Thanks. And then, she hugs him and says, no, you don't. You done it yourself. Now go get them, my little fleetway. He goes, alright. Also, I'm gonna run, so I'll see you. I'll see you in about how many hours to school? Ugh. It'll be so slow. She just says, you just move way too fast. He goes, yeah, faster than the speed of light. 10 times faster, actually. And she just laughs, so he just decides. So when he closes the door, he just runs down. Well, actually, he walks down the steps. Because one time when he actually ran down them, he almost tripped, and he says never gonna do that again. So yeah, he just walks down all the way to where he gets stuck to the ground. As then he just runs. In about a second, he's already there. So he goes like, huh, wow. Took about 5 minutes to get down the stairs, and then a second. So in total 6. Not bad. And the school's not even open. Oh well. As he just basically walks to the gate. Well, yeah, he walks to the gate, see if it'll open up. It does. He's like, cool. Gates will open up to me now. I bet no one else got this little all-access pass to every single thing in the school. Or at least some areas that are not restricted. Whatever. So yeah, he gets there. He starts exploring the place. Because he has enough time. So, he has plenty of time. So he finds 1A. He just leaves his bag. And he kind of leaves like a little energy marker on it. So that way he can go even explore more of the place. As then he gets to a gym. As they say, parkour place. There's always going to be a parkour place in this. If I ever get him scholarships, there's always going to be a parkour area. Which, well, he should know. Because, well, he is. Sonic knew parkour a little bit. And he was able to run on walls and stuff and jump off of it and swing off of stuff. So I bet he learned some parkour when he was a kid, Sonic, really. But anyways, sorry, lost track. My apologies, but yeah. So anyways, Fleetway just says, huh, parkour. I haven't done it in a while. Because my mom never lets me, but whatever. He takes off the tie, takes off the jacket, loosens up the collar, rolls up the sleeves, goes, alright. He just starts jumping around, stretching, gets into the motion. As basically he just goes, here we go! As basically he just starts running. Not really fast, just enough to make it seem like he's not a blur, he's just moving really fast and no one thinks he can move at those speeds. And basically Nezu was walking by because he heard a little bit of a security breach into the room. But since he was the only one there, he decides to go check it out because he has a feeling it was Izuku Midoriya or Fleetway. Well, he knows him as Izuku Midoriya. As then he sees him parkouring. He sees the area where you're supposed to run on the wall. As basically he just does it with ease, like he's done it before. And basically he then rolls. He then next sees him spinning. All of a sudden, his body should not be able to do that, but basically he is spinning. He can do everything what Sonic could. So basically, he can even do homing attacks. So he does everything the same. He can do a spin dash, burst if he ever wants to, Sonic burst or Sonic boom. He can do a homing attack, so he does it on some railing that he's able to get onto and swing off of it and get onto. Basically, he can basically do it from long range. As then he can even spin dash in the air, and Nezu is just seeing this. As then Fleetway is at the top of a building that they made for climbing, rock climbing area. As he goes, huh? Oh, that must be the principal. And basically he jumps off, immediately. He just hold on to the rock climbing, and just jumps off. As Nezu's thinking, oh no, he's going to. As then he just kind of just flips and just floats in the air and just comes right down. And he goes, sup, Izuku Midoriya? reporting for school. As Nezu goes, yes, that's amazing what you just did. He goes, that was just a light warm-up. He goes, what? He goes, yeah, I was about to actually go a little bit faster, but if it was a lot bigger I could, but it's only little, so yeah. But pretty impressive gym. Acrobatic area, parkouring, weightlifting, karate, kendo, and all that. Really, got a little bit of everything in here. As Nezu goes, yes, I wanted this school to have a wide variety of gym activities or any activities for any student to use. As he fleetway goes, that's pretty nice of you. As he kind of just like squats down, goes like, I'm not trying to say you're small. I'm just, like the person in the eye, straight. So Nezu says, oh, I understand. Like, you don't like to look down because you feel like you are literally being rude to me. He goes, yeah. He goes, well, that I never heard anyone have that problem before. He goes like, let's just say I knew how that is a little. So yeah, he knows how that is being that way. As Nezu says, oh, I appreciate it. But anyways, school doesn't start for about an hour. Well, not about another 30 minutes. Do you mind doing a quick test? Because, well, what we saw at your exam, you should have not been able to move that fast. Can you just explain about your quirk? He goes, it's the same, well, it's any manipulation. It's anything as, well, it's any ordinary quirk, but it's more like the energy itself is different. It's more variety to it. I can do it use it in any way possible. I can do things that no one else can. Enhance my body, fly, move real fast, but I really wasn't for that. You see, I am naturally fast already on my own. I don't need my quirk's help. It does sort of work when I need an extra boost of power or speed, but that's it. It's really nothing special, just simple things. Sorry, just freaking nose. So give me a minute. I hate when this happens. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, let me just give a little explanation. Yeah, Fleetway Sonic can use his, the Chaos Energy within him to move faster, and I think naturally he moves on his own 10 times faster or 5 times faster, but with the Chaos Energy he can move at least 10 times faster. So, yeah. But I don't know, I'm just gonna go with 10 times faster normally, and with a little Chaos Energy Chaos Energy is used, he can move at least 10 times and a half faster. So yeah. But anyways, so Nezu says, alright, we have some equipment here, can you help me set it up? And Fleetwood just goes like, alright, sure, let's see. As basically, when he sets it up, it's a machine to track how fast he can go. As Nezu asks him to go top speed, he goes just back and forth. He goes, yes, that's all. He goes, alright. As the next thing you know, Nezu says, alright, whenever you're ready. As he did get into a stance for running, as then he said, as basically, in about a second, he does get back over to her start line, as the machine caught his speed, well, how fast he was moving, but they couldn't get a clear image. As Nezu says, that's impossible. This machine could track light speeds. At least, the only record we have that the machine couldn't really keep up well was All Might. And he goes, I guess I'm faster than All Might. As Nezu goes, well, it looks like we may have our future #1 hero in the making. Actually, President Nezu, I could already be the #1 hero of this society. Didn't say I was too young or I need a license. As Nezu goes, what? But that's that's a bold statement. As he goes, I'm not making a bold statement. I'm basically telling the truth. So, yeah. I basically just scratching himself with it, well, scratching his cheek with his long fingernail. As Nezu goes, why do you have long fingernails if you don't mind me asking? He goes like, oh, sorry. Old habits of keeping it on. You see, my, nails kind of have a certain way of doing things. As he like, what do you mean? He goes like, oh. As he walks over to the wall and just uses his regular nail as it cuts right through the wall easily. As Nezu's eyes widen, as then he makes his nails longer with his chaos energy, as he explains, and basically he just can cut through even deeper. As he says, it helps. You see, Nezu, I'm naturally strong on my own, so yeah. So don't mind me. I'm gonna get to class. As basically as Fleetway just goes over to his uniform, puts on and his tie, and he goes, "See you later, Principal Nezu. Chaos control." And basically, just leaves. And I do apologize for me changing the voice and all. And me making that sound with my throat is just freaking mucus, and I hate it. But yeah, so Deku gets him back into Class 1A, and he sees Todoroki and Momo. As Momo says, so that's whose bag it was, As he goes, yeah, you got a problem? As, he asks. She goes, no, I just been wondering. Where were you? He goes, the gym. As she goes, what? And he goes, yeah, as he says, they have a parkour gym. Well, it's parkour / karate, kendo, and amongst weightlifting too and acrobatics. You should really check it out. Looks nice. He goes, thank you for telling me, I will. So, yeah. I can't talk right now. I cannot talk with this. Hold on. Alright, I'm back everyone, but yeah, sorry about that. I really am sorry about this. That's how it is in the fall or the winter when it comes to me. So, yeah. But, anyways. So, after a while of waiting, Fleetway just sit in his seat at the window and just be like, boring. When will everyone come? Come on, I'm bored. Basically. And then next thing you know, he sees two familiar faces. He sees Amy, and then he sees Shadow. And he goes, oh crap. Why her? Why is she in this class? No, why? As Shadow and Amy notice as they run over. Well, not run. Amy runs over, and Fleetway just walks. And she goes, Izuku, how you made it in? He goes, yeah. Hi, Amy. Shadow. What's up, guys? And Shadow just says, Why are you talking like that? As he goes, well, the last time we really talked to one another, I'm nearly new now to the both of you. As basically Shadow goes, oh, yeah. Different life, but come on, forget about it, man. I got over it. Amy's somehow got over it real quick. And she goes, shut it. I did get over it, but shut it. As he goes, whew. Okay, so I won't get the hammer treatment. As he has anything for her. She goes, what? He goes, nothing at all. If he thinks to himself, I may be indestructible, but I do not like the hammer. That's the one thing I fear the most. Even in this world, I fear it the most. As he remembers, he has a flashback of what happens to Sonic every single time. So yeah, but anyways, he goes, So, how have you two been? As, Shadow says, well, my parents, they own a shop. As an Amy goes, really? Mine too. Well, my parents own a flower shop. And plus, that's why they call Rose. My family's called Rose. Which is kind of convenient since that was my name. And they even called me Amy. He goes, my parents just called me Shadow because of one reason. As Fleetway just asked, why? It was just because of a joke. But it was because of my dad likes to watch anime, and he saw somebody with the exact same hair, exact same eye colors as me, so they called me Shadow. Well, he said it, and my mom liked it, so yeah. No last name? He goes, trust me. You don't want to know my last name. You just laugh, or you just be shocked that my parents are or something. And Shadow's basically family is rich and all. They are basically, they're not a hero family, but they're a company that helps out. They're like a rivals to the Yairozus. As Momo sees him, and she's just glaring at him, as he just doesn't even care. As then he goes, wait, Momo Yadarozu, I don't know about her. They're like a quirk support, and amongst other things, to help out. He goes, yeah, my family helps out people with quirks, including the quirkless. Basically, we just help out everyone. It's kind of funny. And he goes, wait, the only company that does that is the Yakaors. Not the Yakaors. The Yashra. Not Yakuza. Yarasha. Right? Yurika. The Yurika family. As he goes, yep, I'm Shadow Yurika. Funny, right? He goes, I believe he was like, wow, that's amazing. As then Shadow's really confused so along with Amy. He goes, what? Did I say something wrong? He goes, yeah, last time we met you, you were way more crazy, laughing, and, destructive. As she says it bluntly, not being around the bush. He goes, well, over the years of a blue hedgehog using the positive energy of the Chaos Emeralds, which I was manifested because of negative energy that was, Chaos radiation. So, yeah. Basically back to what I'm saying though is, over the years of him absorbing positive energy from the Chaos Emeralds, it changed me to be less violent, less crazy, more being a goody-goody two-shoes. But I am still violent and crazy, just good way. Just in a good way. I promise. If I may have my tendencies to go back to my old ways, if someone I think deserves it. Shadow just nods, and Amy just like, let's hope not. I don't have to deal with what happened that one time when you nearly killed us. It goes, yeah, sure thing, Rosie. As she says, Amy goes, whatever. As more people join in, Uraraka, thanks him. Wait, no, Uraraka was never the one who was saved. I think it was Amy. Yeah, Amy was the one. And so, she also thanks him for that. Shadow's sitting in front of him, Amy sitting right next to him. Uraraka's not gonna fall for him. Bako sees him too. Like, he came in right after they sat down. He goes, yo, Izuku! He goes, yo, Bakugou! Or, Angry Pomeranian! As he goes, hey, I'm not Angry Pomeranian! So, basically explosion. He goes like, oh, come on. You are. As he basically smiles, he goes like, ugh, you're lucky I'm not you're lucky we're not freaking enemies anymore. He goes like, really? I thought we were. Goes, no, I don't think I'm better than everyone. After thinking about it, I think you're stronger than me. Hold on, everyone. As Fleetway just looks at him in shock. I was like, the great Bakugou Katsuki actually admits I'm better than him? After all these years of me just dodging, taking your explosions, you finally admit I'm better than you. He goes, yeah. Don't rub it in. Hold on. No, I am not better than you, Bakugo. I'm not better than anyone. I'm just me. Izuku Midoriya. That's all. He goes, you mind if I sit right behind you? He goes, sure, no problem. So yeah, so Bakugo's in this, what if, are kind of friends with Fleetway, but not really. They're, starting to get that relationship of being friends. He respects him now, and he calls him Izuku. And so he's sitting right behind him. As he says, Pinky. Amy Rose, was it? I'm not very good at names, remember at first. And he goes, yeah, it's Amy Rose. He goes, sorry about almost exploding you last when we saw each other. He goes, oh, it's quite alright. He nearly killed me one time. He goes, wait, what? He goes, in a game, we hanged out over the week, before school start. As he just gives her a glare, like going like, really? She goes, yeah, in a game. Sorry. As basically Amy starts to talk about herself, and, more as he says, wait, do you have cookies on you? She goes, of course. I always have cookies on me. As basically she pulls out some chocolate chip cookies, as Bakugo's like, why does she have chocolate chip cookies? He goes like, easy. She makes the best chocolate chip cookies. Bakugo, if you have not eaten them, you have not lived. Especially her chili dogs. They are delicious. As he just emphasized on the deliciousness, but the delicious part. Yes, he is still obsessive over chili dogs. Like, that's maybe the joke of this series. As Amy just blushes, he goes, my cooking ain't that good. He goes like, yes it is. Well, my mom's home cooking maybe a little bit better, but you're on the same level as her. Don't invite me. Just give me some cookies. But he just takes like 5 of them and just starts eating them. He was like, why can I never act the way I want around her? God. He says that in his head. Bakugo tries a cookie. Shadow takes like 10 of them. Bakugo says, can I have the whole entire tin? She goes, wait, really? He goes, yeah, they're that good. She goes, okay. He just takes the tin and says, as Fleetway looks over, he goes, hey, you better share with me. He goes, get your own. He goes, I have a laser. I will shoot my lasers at you. Don't make me don't tempt me. I will. He goes, fine, I'll share with you. Yes. As that happens, Ida was in the room too, so he sees them and he's just glaring at the Fleetway. As he Ida's saying like he cannot stand him. He acts disrespectful to others. He acts like he can do whatever he wants. And plus, he's faster than me. Well, those two are faster than me. He's extremely faster than me. And I do not like that. And plus, also, there's something about him I just do not like. And then, he kind of just, like, sits on the desk with his, he gets up, puts his feet on the chair, sits on the desk, and, like, talking to Bakugo. Bakugo's like, you really don't care about property, do you? I was like, no. I destroy stuff. I don't care about it. As then Ida kind of has that argument with him this time instead of Bakugo. As then Aizawa just comes in saying, everyone shut it. And get in your seats. And you, sit on the desk. Yeah? And he goes, as basically, Izuku looks over, he goes like, yeah? Well, now he's like, Fleet. He goes, yeah? Mr. Aizawa? He goes, you already know my name. He goes, yeah, it was on the announcements. but on the paper we got for our classes, it was like, good. Your name is Zuka Midoriya? As he basically sees the Zuka's name and, scholarship, he was like, just because you have scholarship, you think it's on property? He goes like, nope, I just don't really care about property. My Quirk can easily destroy it. Plus, I can even recreate it back. Or just annihilate it. Basically, this whole I just did, I can basically destroy in one shot if I ever wanted to. And no one can stop me. As I was just kind of, well, he saw what he could do as he smiled. Was like, yeah, that's true. I saw what you did, but still, sitting on desks are not, like, what are you gonna do with it, though? He just, like, he stopped and asked. He was like, oh, just talking to Bakugou, just talking to my, friend? As he says quotation marks, it just says we are just starting to become friends and all. So, just talking to him more. And, like, it was about his quirk. So, before, Ida, this guy came over and tried to talk to me, tell me what you were saying. He was like, oh, well then, carry on. As Ida looks at it, looks at Aizawa, and then everyone else looks at him. He goes, anyways, yeah, most of your explosions, you kind of focus too much on a wide area for it. Try focusing on one point. Next thing you know, you may be able to create, like, more of a blast. As basically he said, is he pulls out, like, his left hand, as he creates an energy ball with it. He goes like this. You see, I focus most of my energy into my hand, which is my one point, but I can condense it even further, as basically he makes it thinner. As then he opens up the window, as he says, okay, there's nothing I can easily destroy. So he was like, Mr. Aizawa, sir, is there anything I can just shoot this at? Or no? He was like, really? He goes, I'm trying to show him about condensing energy, like us, and also his explosion, to basically destroy something a little bit more power. Like if he creates an explosion, little bullet or something. He was like, oh, okay. Yeah, there's a garbage pile right, and like there's a garbage that needs to be destroyed. If you can destroy that, just not the can, that'll be great. Thanks. As he sees it, he goes like, all right. Basically, he kind of like holds his arm out like he's about to shoot it, but then he kind of aims as he's just thinking, okay, so now I have to put a little bit of effort into my thinking. And he goes, why? He goes, well, this doesn't really take any concentration, but if I manipulate the energy within it, it will only vaporize the garbage, not the whole entire dumpster. As he only thinks, garbage, the garbage. And then he gets the perfect shot as he shoots it, and as everyone sees it, including Aizawa, and it vaporized the garbage that was in in the dumpster, completely turned into dust. As he goes, as Aizawa says, okay, I have no idea how this kid did that, but I'm already giving him a plus. So yeah. As then, basically, he says, good job, now can you sit back in your seat after, because you gave a good explanation to him, and pretty good shot you made. Because, thanks, I could have bank shot it off of a building, but that would have probably done some damage to it, and I didn't feel like fixing something. So, yeah. He goes, either way, get into these uniforms, and just go change and meet me outside. Because he's pretty impressed with Fleetway, so he's not going to be, like, grumpy. And then he, Fleetway, walks up, grabs the outfit, goes like, oh yeah, don't even try to use your quirk on me, Eraserhead. Like, Mr. Aizawa, or should I call you a Razorhead? Because, how do you, I was like, you seriously think I don't know? I mean, I accidentally ran into you one time when I was a little kid. I mean, a kid at the top of a building in the middle of the night just eating ice cream. Seems really weird, right? As his eyes wide, he goes like, no way. You're that kid that literally took down a villain twice his size just because he actually took someone else's ice cream away from them. The most pathetic thing a villain could do that I have ever seen during the night. He goes like, yeah. He didn't steal anyone's ice cream. he stole my ice cream, remember? He goes like, oh, yeah. Man, I've been waiting for this day. As I was actually smiling at this. He was like, you're my favorite student out of everyone in this class. So if you don't want to do nothing, you just want to sleep, I don't care. Just do it. And I already know you'll get your work done. He goes, seriously, just because that's that one time I didn't. He goes, kid, Izuku Midoriya, you literally took the guy's fist with one finger, moved it over to the side, grabbed your ice cream, kicked the guy's leg out of place, then proceeded to grab that leg and hold him up in the air, and then you immediately slammed him side to side to side, and then threw him up in the air, and somehow, in some way, shoot up some energy blast at him, which knocked him out without killing him. You really think I'm not going to be impressed by that, and that was not going to be in my memory? And he goes, how long was that? I'm 14 now. So, as you know, he's basically counting back. He goes like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, 5 years. Or like, wow, you really look like the same old Eraserhead. I mean, I never forgot about you because, well, how can I forget a face that looks always tired? Be like, as he makes an approach and goes like, hey, get out of here, kid. It's too dangerous. As Aizawa just starts laughing, which everyone's in shock as he's smiling. As it just looks weird as Fleetway just laughs. He goes like, alright, enough talk. I'll get to change you. Like, yeah. Alright, everyone follow the example. I'm gonna go out waiting, and plus, hey, Izuku, if you get out there before everyone, you can throw the ball without them like seeing your true strength. And just gotcha. So Amy rushes out with the costume. Shadow just follows, and basically everyone follows. And if you know Mineta still is in here, it's I want an invisible girl. Well, wait, no. No, Mineta's not in here. No, not even invisible girl. I don't hate those guys. I do see character plot could like increase them if they were the main characters. Just have just give them some character development. But yeah, I had to, do this. So, sorry to any Mineta and Invisible Girl fans. I do not know her name, and I'm never going to remember her name because I don't see her much. So, yeah. But basically, in the changing room, people are seeing, like, Fleetway as they see that he runs a lot. And it's, like, Kirishima goes like, whoa, how are you so... You look so skinny and yet you're so, he goes, muscular. He goes, yeah, like, this isn't what I really want to look like. It's more like, I just really run and parkour. That's it. So, it just helps. As in, Mineta's peeking as, he gets on the shirt. He goes like, time stop. As he stops time. He walks over to Mineta, grabs him. Wait, no. I saw Mineta's not in here. Sorry. I know what I said about that. Cut that. Like, just cut that out of your memory. But yeah. No. Let's say Mineta's stuck in. Let's just say for funny reasons, Mineta's stuck in, and he's been he just got into the boys' locker room and he wanted to see if there was anything he could do, and just he sees the So basically, Mineta, snuck in to do this one scene just because I could have this, and this is a what if, and I think why not, and I kind of think Mineta would do this, so yeah. So basically, Fleetway stops time, grabs Mineta, goes outside, goes out of the wall. He literally stopped time all around the whole entire universe. So and basically plopped him down in a freaking dumpster 5 streets away, which he did real quick. As then he runs over to the wall. Back into the locker room at UA, uses chaos energy, close it up, and it goes all the way through because he does not want to go into the girls' locker room to close the other side. As then next time restarts as everyone sees them on where the hole was. Denki was about to Let's say he goes like, "Hey, where did that guy with the grapes for head, went?" He goes like, "Oh, I took care of him. He was trash, so I put him in the trash." As Baku just laughs, as he goes like, "Why would you put a human being in the trash?" He goes like, "Was he really a human being, or was he trash?" And just as Baku goes, "Yeah, okay, why were we not friends?" You and then Fleet just says, "Because you have massive ego as the size of Mount Everest, and plus, you really think you're better than everyone else, so you look down at everyone. And surprisingly enough, you actually are nice. So, yeah, whoever beat that sense into you, I owe them." As then he walks out, as Bakugo just got roasted. He goes like, as Kirishima, he goes like, "Bro, you just got roasted." He goes, and he just says, "Shut it." So gets strange. And basically, Jiro relayed everything, and Shadow was laughing. Amy, like, as soon as Jiro tells everyone what happened, there was a guy that snuck in, and Izuku took care of it. As Amy goes, "How did he?" He just says he threw him in the trash where he belonged. As Amy laughed about that, as then she proceeds to tell them what he said to Bakugo. As everyone laughs. So yeah. So what happens is during the outside, when they get all outside, people see how as Fleetly looks a little. As then Aizawa throws it over to Fleet, as Fleetway is basically he's the top contender. So basically, what happens is this: he goes, "How far you want me to throw it?" And he goes, "Throw it as far as you can." He goes, "All right." So he basically just says, "I'm not trying to throw without using my quirk." So he throws it, and it goes 9,999 miles. Wait, as everyone is in shock. As then he basically put a little bit of chaos energy on it, so he just teleports it right back to him, and he goes, "Now with your quirk." And then next he adds chaos energy onto it, as he says, "Chaos Spear!" And while he throws it, and he just basically, it goes infinity. There was a lot of chaos energy in it. As Shadow smiles and says, "So you copied my move?" He goes like, "I did a lot more than copy. I've improved on it." He goes, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." As then Bakugo was going, "Wait, you two have the same quirk?" It's energy manipulation, Bakugo, of course. Some people have the same exact quirk. It's basically, Shadow just says, "Yeah, it's Chaos." Well, he said Chaos Spear. I use the same move, so yeah. So, well, I'm just going to kind of skip over this because this is running out of time a little bit, almost. But let's just say everyone, gets, he gets infinity, Rocky gets infinity, the whole entire, our stuff happens. The test, he gets the long jump, he just gets infinity because he can fly. The grip test, he just breaks it. The balance and to move over water, he just freaking flies over. Side to side lunges. Yeah, he beats it. And the speed. The speed one is the main one. It was the last one. As Ida tells him, he goes, "Huh, this is where I will beat you. You got lucky." He goes like, "Hey, Aizawa, sir." He was like, "Yes, Izuku. Is there any way you can get that to a millisecond?" He was like, "Huh? Or a nanosecond?" As he goes, no." He goes like, "Fine. As long as you have to slow down a little, freak." As I was thinking, how fast is this kid? As then basically says, "Are your mark? Get set, go." He presses it, and then Zuko's just right there. As it wasn't even, it was just exactly a second. As it took 14 minutes to get over. No, let's say 10 minutes, as everyone else took longer. As he just asked, "How did you?" He goes like, "I'm faster than I look." And he asks, "Is that part of your core?" He goes, as Shadow goes, "No, like him and me, we're just naturally fast. We don't use energy to move fast. We actually are literally fast." He goes, "Yeah, how do you think I'm able to do the things I did at the exam?" He goes like, "I thought it was your core." He goes, "Nope. But I just naturally like that. So yeah. So that was alright. Everyone, I was gonna spell someone, but nah, not happening. I'm pretty impressed with everyone here. You all gave your all, like, you know, even though, like, a few of you I saw was actually hyping, like, being hyped up during when Izuku threw the ball. Well, Midoriya here threw the softball, so, yeah. So, here's the thing. Go home, class is over. You know, as everyone does, you go home, Fleetway just is about to run off as Amy's there along with Shadow and Tails. And Tails goes, "Hey, Fleetway." As he goes, "Huh?" As Fleetway sees Tails, he goes, "Tails!" As, you know, he walks over, he just says like that, as Tails just, you know, is basically running over. He goes like, "So, how's school today for you guys? For you?" He goes like, "It was pretty good. The support course is pretty good, but my inventions I made already. There's a girl named Hatsume that tries to compete with me, and she can't keep up." He goes, as Fleetwood just ruffles his hair. He goes like, "You always were the genius of the team." He goes, "Yeah, as next thing you know, Tails notices Fleetway's shoes. He goes, "Wait, Fleetway, how did you make these?" He goes, "Oh, well, the only thing I can really make are shoes, but, you know, I've been trying to create more things." Hold on, everyone. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, just a cough happened. Yeah, he says, "I've been trying to create more than sneakers for myself, but, you know, it's been a pain. I can only create sneakers, and basically, these are my very first sneakers I ever made. I've been kind of using the chaos energy to make them a little bit bigger and all, and they've been holding up pretty good because of my speed, so I'm glad for it." As Tails is amazed by it, he goes, "Wow, I didn't know you could build anything or was smart enough to." He was like, "Hey, I may be Fleetway Sonic, but give me some credit. When you're inside of, like, basically someone's subconscious or soul, you get bored, so you do whatever you can. You even watch somebody to just learn something new." And Tails goes like, "Oh, wow, so you learned from me?" He was like, "Yeah, I did." As, you know, so they, all four of them just hang out, though, and they talk about their past, like, like, human lives and all, and, like, what happened, as Fleetway just tells them, as Shadows is shocked that his own parents are not afraid of him, including his mother, which, well, not Inka, but Amy was just, like, happy about. So, yeah. So, what happens, you know, we're gonna skip a few days to basically be at the heroes versus villains. And so, you know, All Might does come in like usual. Everyone's excited, but not Fleetway. He's just chilling. And, you know, everyone gets their costumes, so he keeps the normal, you know, shoes, which will be like red and white, but it's a little bit like actual sneaker from like Sonic 2, Sonic Adventures 2 and all that. But totally different. Yeah. So everyone gets into their costumes and all that. And Fleetway, when he comes out, he's just wearing a leather jacket with a black shirt. Well, no, with a yellow shirt. And he's just wearing black pants. And she goes, "Huh." You know, and Araka, you know, and Amy comes out with not like her Amy Rose outfit, more like a actual battle suit armor outfit. It's pink, and is able to hold her hammer. As he just says, "Wow, looking good, Amy. And, Shadow comes out and basically, like, battle armor. So, like, how can I describe this? It basically uses his chaos energy. But, the battle armor is very, very light. It's way more like a jacket, like fleetways. But it's lighter, more durable, and it actually has some resistance to it. Well, fleetway, he just covers his whole entire body and a freaking shield, so he doesn't have no resistance to anything on it. So yeah. As Alma says, well, it's better off. It's good that you have costumes so that way you can look the part. Or now let's say he says if if the costume is made the hero, then you guys look good. All that. So yeah. So what happens in this one? The partners are going to be Fleetway and Amy versus Idae and Bakugou. So yeah. So that's what who's the teams that are going first. At random. Also, Fleetway did say, you weren't Pacific with your costume too, or Rockeye? She goes, yeah. So basically, though, when all our, like, randomness for the team happens, the choosing, Bakugo, looks at Fleetway looks at Bakugo, and then he says to Bakugo, hey, can you do me a favor? He goes, Bakugo goes, yeah. What is it? He goes, like, don't explode the building. Okay? We're trying to live, not to die. As he goes, whatever. Jeez. So, yeah. So, so basically, when they go in to put in the bomb, Fleetway asks Amy what's her quirk. Basically, she says it's her hammer. Anytime she holds it, she's basically stronger. She's a lot faster. And plus, she is way more easily flexible than what she already was. As he then, he says, alright, I have a feeling that someone's going to try to come after me, and it's that Idae guy, because he looks like he's been, from day one, just trying to hurt me in some way or form. So yeah, so Amy understands, as basically he says, I'll follow you up. You attack from the front, above, and I'll attack from below. And then we'll try and meet each other if the bomb's in the middle. If not, then wait for me. And she goes, alright, as basically when they're about to go, when Alma says go, Fleetway flies her up, and then he flies back down. Which people are amazed that even happened. And, so not Shadow. Shadow just says, so he can fly. Show off. And so when people are wondering, like, how did they know each other and all that, and like some people say, well, I did hear that, so maybe something happened between them and they just don't like each other. Some people just say, I don't know, and they're just watching it. Fleetway is walking through the building just casually, like, it doesn't even matter, like, he's not gonna be hurt, so he doesn't really care. But, it is a test, so he's walking just still the same way, casual. So, and Idae is the one who comes out of the corner and says, reciprocal burst. As, he tries to go at Fleetway. He was the one who argued with Bakugo and just wanted to go and fight. So yeah, as Fleetway just dodges it, sidesteps it, he goes like, oh, Idae. When are you gonna learn? You can't defeat me. You can't do anything to me. You're just outclassed. As Idae says, shut it! I am not outclassed. I am Idae Tenya. And I will be the one to defeat you, hero. And then, basically, Fleetway just smiles. He's like, oh? So you're trying to hurt me or kill me? He goes like, what does it look like? And he says, to kill me. He goes, yes, I am trying to kill you. Because Ida does take the role seriously, so yes, he is going to try to kill him. Hold on. Alright, anyways, so yeah. As Fleetway just says, so I'm going to take this as an actual threat, you know. So when I take threats, I don't take them lightly. As he just has a twisted, like, a evil smile on his face. As Shadow says to himself, no. Oh, God, no. This dude's gonna get beaten, and he's not gonna be able to walk for a week. As everyone hears that, including I was like, what do you mean? He goes like, well, Ida's actually trying to kill him. He's not taking the role seriously. He's actually trying to hurt him or kill him. As All Might says, I have to stop this thing. And he goes like, oh, don't bother. It's already too late. You should have done that the first minute when Ida came out the corner. As All Might goes, oh, fine. If anything happens, though, I cannot forgive myself. He goes like, oh, if anything happens, he'll heal them. So don't worry. So Ida, basically throwing kicks and then like a punch. That's basically Fleetway just dodging it. He goes, alright, you want to see true speed? Try to keep up. And all of a sudden he just disappears. Fades away. As, he's running around the whole entire building. Really fast. As, Ida says, come at me and fight me! Like a man, hero! That's basically Fleetway just saying, oh, where's the fun of that? Let me play with you a little bit. I really have been bored since I came here to this place, so I need to loosen up. As then all of a sudden, Ida feels his armor just got shattered and the claw mark was on his side. He goes, What the? He goes, oh, sorry, couldn't you see me? Well, here I come then, hero. It's basically, all of a sudden he's getting multiple slash marks into his armor. As basically he even gets a punch into his armor. And even gets a kick. So basically he just destroyed the armor very fast and quick as Ida came and keep up. As next all of Ida's armor is destroyed and he has a little bit of claw marks and fist marks in his in black and blue marks basically. As then Ida's huffing and puffing, he goes you won't win, hero. I won't let you. As Fleetwood just says, and shut it. You're annoying. And with one finger, with only a little bit of chaos energy, he pokes the top of Ida's helmet, sends a shockwave through his helmet basically, and knocking him out. As then he ties him up. He goes I did put a lot of damage on him. Plus, I left a few claw marks. So, as he basically puts his hand on Ida's body, and he just puts some chaos energy into him, just healing him. So yeah, as All Might says, shot, then Shadow says, wow, that's pretty tamed. As everyone saw, that was pure torture. As All Might goes, wait, tamed? He goes, yeah, let's just say I knew him before something. That's all I'm gonna say, and I will ever say. As All Might's confused along with everyone else, but that happens. As he says, Uraka, where are you? He says, not Uraka. He says, Amy, where are you? As she puts on the comm saying, I'm on the top floor at the door. I'm waiting for you. As soon as it says that, he goes, sorry it took me so long. I'm here. And she goes, huh, you're out of time. He goes nah, I'm not. We gotta hurry, though. As basically, he holds on to her shoulder as he says, time stop. As she goes, huh? He goes, come on, we don't have much time. He said, I stopped the whole entire building's time period, so the cameras are even stopped too. So everyone in the monitor room, everyone sees the camera stopped, and no one knows what happened. So All Might thinks it's a technical glitch, a technology glitch. Shadow says, nope, it was time stop, an ability with chaos energy to basically stop time itself in an area. So, how long does he have? As basically when Bakugo's they went right behind Bakugo. When time restarted all, Bakugo just feels eyes looking at him as he sees Fleetway and Amy, As they're about to touch the mom, he goes like, "Go ahead. I know I can't win." He goes like, "Oh, you're no fun." Huh. As he just touched the mom and they win. Yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys all, cause I'm gonna leave it off here because I'm about to run out of space. Anyways, you all have a nice day, night, wherever you are. Stay safe. Bye, everyone.